Today we're sharing the books we're reading for Advent 2025, and we have a pretty exciting lineup, at least we think so. We have Carol Houselander, we have Blessed Solanus Casey.
We have art, we have music, we even have a giveaway, so let's get started.
Advent 2025 starts on Sunday, November 30th and runs to Wednesday, December 24th. So that means this year we have 25 whole days, almost a whole month to do some great reading.
But of course, it's a busy time of year, so we always try to account for that by putting in some audiobooks, which is what we're doing with our first book. And this one is actually also a sort of volunteer project we took on from the church library, and it's also one that you can help us with.
It is this one, The True St. Nicholas by William J. Bennett. So we have it at the library, but none of the librarians have actually read it, and we don't know where to put this in the library, or if we should even have it. Is it an adult book or a kid's book? From looking at the cover, it looks a bit like a book meant for children.
And it's shorter in length, which would also be good for kids. But just flipping through it, it seems like it's an adult book.
So we determined at the library that someone just needs to read it and make the call, kids book, adult book, and someone is going to be Kate and me.
So we found the audiobook on Hoopla, so we're going to take it on for Advent, and it's perfect timing because it's a St. Nicholas book.
And we would welcome your help with this one. If you've read it, let us know in the comments who you think it's for, or if you want to read it along with us, that would be great. It's just a 2-hour audiobook, so it's not a big time commitment, and it does get really good reviews online.
So now on to our devotional for this Advent, and that one is A Child in Winter, Advent, Christmas, and Epiphany with Carol Houselander.
So we spotted this one at a thrift store a while ago, and we knew right away that we wanted to read this one for Christmas. So it has all the Advent devotional stuff, you know, the things you do, the Bible verses, the meditations, the prayers, and it even has some really beautiful but simple artwork.
And we have been Carol Houselander fans for many years, ever since we read the Catholic Tales for Boys and Girls books many years ago.
Back in the day.
Way back in the day. So if we're going to be reading one of her books for Christmas, we decided we might as well read two. Come on. So we're going to be reading The Read of God also. This one is going to be our December read-along book. So spoiler alert, you got it here early.
It's the Carol Houselander Christmas. We always like to include a book on sacred art in our Advent reading, but this year we're shaking things up a little bit because we're combining the sacred art with sacred music.
And to do that, we're going to be using this book, Illustrated Classic Christmas Carols, compiled by Katie Warner and illustrated by Adelie Hude.
So a favorite Catholic author, a favorite Catholic illustrator, yes please. This book is just so beautiful. It combines Advent hymns and Christmas carols with beautiful illustrations. And look at these end pages. Oh my goodness, this is just a gorgeous book.
And it has all of the lyrics for the different carols. It has a different meditation for each one. So we're super excited, and we think this book is going to be a winner.
Our next book is by an author we love, and it's this one, The Outlaw's Friend, A Christmas Story of Blessed Solanus Casey by Susan Peake. This one is a Christmas novella, so it's definitely on the shorter side.
And it follows young Barney Casey. It has a blizzard, the Blessed Mother, and a lot about trusting God. And we've loved Susan Peake's books for years.
For many years.
Many years. We recently read and enjoyed this one, St. Cloud of Gaul. And thanks to the author's generosity, we are actually going to be giving away a copy of this book. So leave us a comment if you'd like to be entered.
And that brings us back to our old friend, A Christmas Treasury. Will we ever get done reading this book? We bring it back every year, but we're only about halfway through.
It's basically just our Advent tradition at this point, and we can usually read at least a couple of stories throughout the season. But it is almost 500 pages long, so it's lasted us for a while, and it's going to be going for just as long.
This year we're starting off with 2 stories by Thomas Hardy. which we have not read a lot of Thomas Hardy here. I don't know, he doesn't seem to say Christmas to me, but we're hoping that these will be good.
Yeah, we will see, but that is one of the things we really like about this book, is that it gets us reading stories we might never have picked out on our own.
So one of our favorite things from this video is the Sunday School podcast from Pillar Media, which features Dr. Scott Powell as the Sunday School teacher with his two students, Kate Oliveira and JD Flynn.
So we've learned so much about the Bible from listening to them discuss the Sunday readings every week. So we were really excited to discover that they did a little Advent series of 3 podcasts a couple of years ago.
We were very excited to find that out, and the podcast is free to listen to, so we hope that all of you will listen along with us, and we'll put a link to the show down in our description box.
And finally, we are going to be spending some time with Psalm 126 this Advent. And specifically, verse 3, the Lord has done great things for us and we are filled with joy.
And verse 5, those who sow in tears will reap with songs of joy.
So we're going to be writing out a couple lines of this psalm every single day throughout Advent. And Psalm 126 isn't that long, so we'll be able to write the whole thing out several times and hopefully memorize it.
There's just something about writing down Bible verses or prayers that is really good for us here. It really appeals to us. It helps us memorize things, but mostly I think it helps slow us down so that we can really meditate on the words.
All right, so that is a look at what we are reading for Advent. And again, if you want to be entered in the giveaway for this book, just leave us a comment down below.
The way our giveaways generally work is that we keep them open for 2 weeks. So we'll be posting a winner for this one on November 22nd.
And the easiest way to see who won is to go to the channel's homepage and then over to the post tab. And we always put a post up announcing who won the giveaway. There's been a little bit of confusion about this lately, so we just wanted to clear it up.
And now we're curious, what are you reading this Advent? We would love to hear about it. Leave us a comment down below.
So we hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.